Namaste everyone, welcome to the Australian School Meditation and Yoga Gold Coast City Council Active Healthy program. We usually do a yoga class at Burleigh Heads on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. But due to the current situation, we are doing these classes online with ASMY community on YouTube. So we're going to start first of all by just making sure that everyone out there who's doing their class today is being aware of any ailments or injuries. I'll definitely be giving you some tips throughout the class for specific things such as heart dizziness or vertigo, or any localized points of your joints to stay out of certain postures. And I'll give you easy versions and a little bit more challenging versions throughout the class as well. So let's begin today. As you can see, we've got a beautiful backdrop today and it's getting pretty cold. So maybe you're somewhere in Australia or around the world where you can want to start warming up your body. So we're going to just do our Tai Chi Swings to start our class. So as the heel lifts, we look over the shoulder and just letting your body move as one with your spine. So as I look over the shoulder, the heel will lift. So the left heel will lift, I look over the shoulder, and then the right heel. And this is really nice, just simple warm-up you can do while waiting for your classes online as well. So just nice and gentle. Let the arms swing. And as you do it, you begin to realize too that you can use your hands in ways to warm your kidneys. And in this case, warming the kidneys through winter is very good. It also helps with stress. We're going to do a few things today with the kidney. So we can just do a few more of those. So just breathing in and out. Gentle breathing. And then we're slowly coming to a halt. We're going to start just by doing some movements with our ankles and then our knees and our shoulders to start today. So we're going to just first of all keep your feet hip width apart, and we're just raising the right heel off the floor and we're just going to rotate. These are good little warm-up joints, warm-ups for winter as well, especially if you're a little older in age. But it doesn't really matter, you can be having problems with your joints as you're younger, but a lot of time you can be gaining arthritis or anything like that throughout your age as you age. So these are really good to keep your ankles nice and nimble. It brings this synovial fluid into the joint as well, which protects the joint. So we're going to take the heel the other way, just rotating the opposite direction. So that's really easy, you can just do that anywhere. You could be standing at the shopping centre in a line, or just in general at home, or before you go for a walk. And we're just going to do the other side. So just gentle, just nice movements. As you can see, my heel is lifted, and all I'm doing is just massaging that ball of the foot. So just nice movement. And then we're going to release. Now we're going to start by putting the feet just in normal position, and I'm going to bend my knees, bring the feet a little closer together, then we're just going to move circles through the knee joint. So just gentle circles. What's good about our Gold Coast Active Healthy program, there's so many walks of life out there what do our class. I'm going to reverse the circle the other way. So there's all different challenges. We go from easy to medium throughout the class. We're just going to take our feet a little wider this time and just push our hips side to side. Nice and gentle. You can always incorporate your arm. So right arm goes over as your hip goes out to the side. And then we do the opposite side. So as you do, you inhale, exhale. Just gentle stretching. Really nice. So as we move up into our body, we're going to start now working through the shoulders. So we're going to roll the shoulders back, and you can always draw a heart shape to draw those shoulders back. As you can see, my shoulder blades really draw back. exhale. So you inhale, exhale. You can exhale through the mouth or just out through the nose like you do inhalation through the nose. So I'm starting just to warm up my body through these winter months, just with these little simple exercises you can do before we start doing our class today. So now we're just going to raise the arms up, breathing in, and just let them fall. Breathing in and breathing out. And now we're just going to draw the arms across the body, side to side. You can bring your feet to a bit more width, shoulder more like in the line of your shoulders. And now draw the right arm across the body. This left arm is going to come underneath with the forearm pushing against the elbow joint, so that keeps my arm nice and straight. I'm going to draw the hand towards me and just breathe in and out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Just let it draw nice open through the shoulder. You'll start to feel it in the back of the shoulder as well. Let's stay here for 3 more breaths. 2 and 1, release. Good job. So we'll do our arms across the body again. Nice loose. And now draw the left arm across, right arm underneath. Hits that elbow joint so the elbow doesn't bend. So you want to have it nice and straight. And you're just drawing that arm, drawing the right hand towards you, breathing in and out. Let's stay here for 5 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So now we're just going to lift the shoulders up and just let them fall. Lift the shoulders up, exhale, let them fall. Let's work through our neck now. So first of all we're going to do is just let our chin draw towards the chest, and then look towards your shoulder, and then just bring it back into the center line. So we draw the chin down. So I'm doing my right side, looking down at the shoulder, looking to my right, and then just looking straight ahead. Only in a half circle, so we're not going to go full circle, just half circles. It's a really good one, strengthens the neck and shoulders. One more time. Straight down, looking to the side and then straight. We're going to do the other side now. So we start first of all drawing the chin down, looking at the shoulder, look to the side, and then look straight ahead. Let's do another 4 of them. Breathing in. Just relax, fully relax into your breathing. Two more. And one more time. You might have a little bit of tightness there, so let's just give ourselves a nice little massage at the back of the neck. So my thumb is just below the back of the head. So right there's a really good spot. I feel it straight away. You can draw that thumb down the neck and just continue just feeling that nice massage at the back. You can always use your fingers to draw in also into the back of the head. Nice release, because our head is quite heavy, so we're holding this head up all the time throughout our lives. We definitely need a little bit of rest through our neck. It takes a lot of tension. You can take the fingers and thumbs now into the shoulders, into what's at the bottom of the neck, the trapezius muscle. So that's really nice. Just let it release. And then just let your arms flop about a bit as well. Okay, so we did a little bit of work on our neck, so maybe we can incorporate some spinal rolls today, but with just a little bit of difference. All we're doing is just similar to our yoga spinal roll, but this one is actually going to be very helpful for your kidneys, which can also relate to emotion. So if you're finding that your body is very stressed and you're full of anxiety, this is a really nice exercise to do. Now, if you have heart pressure problems today, you always keep your head above the heart, hands just come to here. That keeps your head above the heart, and otherwise you can continue rolling down. Now, first of all, I'll do the front view first. So first we're going to do what we did before with the chin drawing into the chest. So we're drawing the chin in. We're going to first of all bend our feet, bend our knees, so we're sinking into our heels. So now my chin draws down, and I want you to go very slow. Take a breath in, just breathing softly out, and feel every vertebrae peeling down like an imaginary wall. Now, we're going to continue rolling down. Feel every vertebrae peeling down. You'll feel it starting to stretch in the lower back. Now, if you can't get any further, you can just stay here. If you have just blood pressure problems, you can just come to here. If you want to go all the way down, you take the hands underneath the feet. Now, you can look at your feet now. I'm going to take 5 breaths from here. Now, if you're not able to reach to the feet, just inhale, exhale. You can put your hands to the shins or to the thighs. Inhale. 3, 2. One more breath. Inhale through the nose. And take another deep inhalation. Release the hands. Roll up the spine very slowly. Keep your chin always into the chest. Raise the arms. Okay, so let's try that another 2 times. So I'll show you from this angle. I'm going to bend in the knees, heels into the floor. So when you're feeling a little stressed out, this is a really good one, but you have to do it quite slow. As soon as my chin goes into the chest, I'm already feeling it through my middle spine. So as I draw down, just let yourself roll down softly. Again, just take it to wherever you are, and when you do get there, just hold for 5 and then roll up. If you're coming all the way down, hands come under the feet now. Breathe in. The knees are still bent. You're feeling your abdomen on your thighs. 3, 2. Breathing in again. And then release and roll slowly up. Raise the arms. Okay, can we do one more? You good? Let's try it. So we're going to sink into the heels. Sinking, bending knees. Drawing the chin in. And then roll each vertebrae. Feel each vertebrae going down your imaginary wall. Very slow. Slower the better, because then you can really feel each of the vertebrae peeling down. Breathing in for 5. You can just breathe out through the nose, or you can just breathe in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Or in through the nose, out through the nose. Release the hands, rolling up gently. Raise the arms. This time bringing through heart center. It's really good. Now, if you haven't stretched for a while, that's going to go deep into your lower back possibly, or throughout your body. So let's just go back to placing our hands on the thighs and just doing a little movement. Rotating at the knee there, and then rotate the other way. And then rolling up, and then just take your feet just hip width apart and just nice circles, just to loosen through that back. Reversing the circle. Okay, that's great. We've been doing our salutes each week. Some people may not have ever done a salute before us to the sun. And so that's why we've had many different options for people to choose. So I hope you've been challenging yourself, because being at home alone at home gives you the opportunity, because you're just there to focus on yourself. Yoga is non-competitive, so it's nice even when you're in a class to feel that way as well. So we're going to start first of all by standing at the front of our mats, and let's just raise our hands. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and swinging forward, bending at the knees. Remember, blood pressure problems, hands to the thighs, otherwise hands to the floor. You've already felt a little bit of stretch through the hamstrings, so let's take ourselves back to push up. Now, if that's too much, you can bring your knees to the floor. Otherwise, you can come into your cat-cows. So we're going to start from here. We're going to come down, inhale, and rise as you inhale more, and roll that belly down. Let's do another 3 of those. So inhale, exhale, inhale. Good job. So now we're going to come back, buttocks back to the heels. Now you can come to your cat-cows. You should be familiar with those now if you want to go to that. Knees under the shoulder line, hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips, so tailbone lifts. And exhale, you can do those and continue, or you can take it back and then coming forward, low to the ground. As you can see, I'm very low, touching the body on the ground. Inhale, exhale. Let's do another 5 of those today. We're going to warm up our body through the winter months. This is a really good one for that. So as we rise, remember also that you can bring a towel and just put it underneath your mats. Then it keeps the cold away. Rising up. We've got 2 more to go. Coming through. One more time. Or you're doing your cat-cows out there today. And let's open knee child pose. Remember, double fist if you need to keep your head above the heart, or stretch your arms out, forehead to the floor. It's a good little warm up, but in the winter months you need to keep your body moving a little more. Okay, let's come from there. We're going to come back to all fours, dig the toes into the mat. Remember, if you can't do your down dogs today, just stay here. That's fine. You want to be relaxed in your class, so sometimes less is best. Otherwise, dig the toes in the mat, raise up into down dog. While we're here, draw your head between the arms, chest to the earth, and begin to pedal your heels. Keep lifting up through your sitting bones. Nice movement through the heels, like a running track. You don't need to bend them. A lot of people start to bend their whole bodies. Just focus on the heel and the Achilles. That's all you need to do. Walk your feet towards the hands, or you could be on all fours, 1 foot at a time to the front of the mat, and roll up the spine. Okay, are we there? Okay, let's go again. But this time we're going to raise our arms, inhale. We're going to fold forward, and all we're going to do is just bring our right heel back. Knee to the floor, left knee is in line with the ankle. We're going to raise our arms. Inhale, exhale, and turn over that left leg with your arms out. Good job. going to take the right hand onto the thigh, left hand on the hip, gently twist a little more. Can really feel that through the right side of my body today. Breathing in and out. And then coming back, and we're just going to bring this left heel back and raise up into down dog for 5 breaths. Inhale. You can breathe out through the mouth or out through the nose. 3, 2, and walk your feet towards the hands. Or you can just be on all fours and 1 foot at a time to the front of the mat. Okay, let's raise up, look to thumbs this time. Slight back bend into it, fold forward. This time we're going to bring our left leg back. Right knee is in line with the ankle. I'm looking away from the camera this time. We're just going to stretch out. Take the left hand onto the thigh, right hand to the hip, and I get to look at the view. Lovely day today. Got a little bit of rain, but that's not going to stop us. Coming back, right heel back, and coming back up into down dog. Well done. Okay, so you can go into that sequence again. If you want to take the next step, you can bring your right foot forward and raise up. We're going to bring our hands to prayer, turn over the right leg, and take your elbow outside the thigh. So the elbow helps you twist, that you'll feel that deeper into the buttocks. Breathing in here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to down dog. And swinging the left foot forward. Well done. I'm going to rise up. Remember, you can bring your right knee to the floor. Have a rest at any time. It's no problem. Twisting to the left. Take the elbow down and twist through the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come back to down dog for 5 more breaths. Well done. Remember, you can come to child pose or stay into your all fours. Three, 2, and 1. Let's walk the feet towards the hands. Curl up the spine. Raise the arms and hands to heart center. Maybe you've never done salute to the suns before, and so when we start our classes again and there's a couple of salutes, you might be a bit of an expert by then. We can throw them into some of our classes as well, especially those easier ones we do at Rabina, etc. So we're just going to start now with a balancing pose. So first you need to be nice and relaxed with your feet, grounded in the feet. And we're going to draw our shoulders back today and draw our shoulders down. Nice and gentle, just feel the groundingness in the feet. And having my shoulders back like this is really good for your posture. So looking just normal, straight ahead, draw them back. You can even tuck your tailbone just a little more and lift up through the sitting bones. Just breathing in and out. Let's stay here for 5 more breaths. Be strong like a mountain. And then we're going to release, and we're going to prepare ourselves to raise 1 foot off the floor. Today, all we're going to do is just feel the groundingness in the right foot and slowly just bring your knee up to the body. Now you can take your right hand to the hip and you can draw your knee out to the side. I always find the right foot for me is much easier than my left, not as strong. And some days you have good and bad days, so don't worry if you have to bring your foot down, just have a relax and try again. Let's stay here for 4, 3, some people might even grab their toe and extend their leg out. 2, and 1, I just made it. We're going to just rest the feet back to normal position. And now we're going to go to the left foot on the floor, grounding. And again, I'm a little wobbly here, so I might have to take it down. So I'm just taking my time. Continue for 5, 4, 3, that was it for me. Raise it up again. 2, you can take the foot right out and extend the leg if you need to. And 1, well done. I need to work on that myself. So we're going to go from there, open leg, forward folds. So the hands can come to the hips, we look to the sky. Bend the knees softly and take your hands to the earth. You can always take your hands to the shins or just to the thighs. Feel that stretch through the hamstrings. And just relax. Really lift through your sitting bones. You can even relax your head if you feel a bit less tension throughout the shoulders. 2 and 1, and just come up like you're closing a door. And we're going to turn the right foot. Back foot's at 90 degrees, bend that right knee. Stretch your arms out. Really relax through your shoulders, check your back arm. You can always raise your fingers up to get a good stretch through your wrists. And then draw those wrists down as well, fingers. We're going to stay here, going to concentrate on that strengthening of the right thigh. So we're going to raise the right arm, opening through the ribs. Feel that nice, so we're going to hold here, continue feeling that openness through that, really strengthening through the right thigh. Really opening up through the ribs. 3, 2, and 1. Back to warrior 2, and then you have the options. You can place your hand just on your thigh, left arm raises, just look to the side, or you can tilt a little forward, take yourself down to the floor. Now, most important is to turn this left hip up. You may have a block at home, and you also can look down at the floor. Now, if you have no problems in your neck, chin to the chest, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, look down, rise back up, turn that right foot, take your hands to the hips, open up chest and fold forward again, exhale. Really relax. 3, 2, some people might get their forearms to the floor. You might even like a block on your head to relax your head as well. Close the door, coming up and turning the left foot, preparing for your warrior 2. Knee in line with the ankle, back foot at 90 degrees, arms out, looking forward. Keep nice and tall in your chest. Take the pressure off your shoulders. Focus more on that front foot, the thigh. 3. Nice breathing in and out through the nose, or you try maybe out through the mouth on the exhalation. Left arm raising, opening through the ribs. You might like to just look down, or you might look just to the side or look up to the sky. You've just got to protect your neck. 3, 2, back to warrior 2. And now you have your options. So I'm going to go to the easy version on this side. So you have the harder version we did on the other side. So your choice. Choose which one you'd like to do today. For 5, 4, 3, 2, coming back, turning that foot. Let's stay here. Just relax. You can even raise your hands. Again. Okay, we're going to just do our triangle pose from there. So turning the right foot, we're going to tilt forward, then you slide your hand down. Again, you can look down towards your foot, or you can look up to the sky, but try not to twist your body. So you want to stay tall. Everything's tall, like your teapot. Just turning to the side. Again, if your neck is sore, you can just look down or just look to the side with me for this one. Let's stay here, really good one for inner thigh. 3, 2, and then coming back up. So we're going to change to the other side, easy transition. Arms out, tilt forward, draw down. Again, you're just looking to the, with me, I'm going to look up to the sky this time. And as you can see, my chin is a little closer to the chest. It's not just hanging out, putting weight on the head. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and back. Okay, let's bring our feet a little closer. And we're just going to come into a squat from there. So we're going to come down. Again, if you have problems in your knees, just have a rest. We're only going to be here for a few moments. We're going to take the hands just to prayer. Now you can take your heels all the way to the floor. Because of the angle of where I am in the park today, my heels are up a little bit. But if you're on a flatter ground, you can then put your heels to the ground as well. It's very good for digestion. Continue breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take the left hand to the floor. Use the elbow inside your thigh. We're going to turn the right hip. You can raise your right arm. Now if that's too much, you can just take your hand to the hip. 5. Nice breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Raise the arm if you want to. 2 and 1, and change to the other side. Twist. Well done. Raise up. 3, 2, and then just coming down into cross-leg position on your mat. Well done. Maybe a little harder for some people out there today, but it's all the same. Just a little bit more challenging sometimes by putting a few more different sequences into it, but it's all the same. I'm going to take our hands behind. Raise the hands, inhale, exhale. Inhale up through the center line and open chest. You can interlock the fingers, or you can draw your shoulders down if you do, or you can just rest your knuckles to the floor. I like that one more because it keeps myself tall. Draw the shoulder blades back, stay here for 5 breaths, breathe in. Breathe out. Staying here for 2 more breaths. And then take your hands to the knees, chin to chest. Roll the spine up. And fold forward. Now head above the heart. You can draw your forearms down further if you'd like. Relax. And walk your hands up. Keep your chin in the chest. We're going to try that one more time. Breathing in, look to the sky. Exhale. Inhale up through the center line. Open chest. Interlock fingers or knuckles to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. And then from there, we're just going to come into a gentle single leg stretch. So you might like to sit up on a pillow for this one to keep yourself a little taller. My knee is a little bit bent. Keep my spine tall. Right leg is out. We're just folding over that leg. You can pull against the leg, draw it down, or you can take your hands to the floor, or you can wrap them behind the foot. Relax and breathe. So it's nice to see some things opening at the moment throughout Australia especially. Everything will come back to normal soon. But it's been nice that we've been able to share together these classes online, supporting each other throughout this time. And coming back up and just gently twisting over the right leg. Okay, let's try it for the other side. So then the left leg is out, the knee is bent, we fold over the leg, just gentle stretch. I feel less stretched, I feel less tension in my left leg today. It's funny how one side's always a little tighter than the other. Must compensate on one side more than the other in your movements and in daily activities. Folding forward, just you're looking towards the toe, but your eyes are closed, so relax and breathe. And then coming back up with a gentle twist over that leg. Well done. From there, I think we're just going to just rest for a moment, laying back. Just for a moment, just to let ourselves settle. Have your palms upwards, your feet fall out to the side. Another 4 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's bring our left and right heel close to the buttocks. Let's work through our back now. The feet are together, thighs gently together. Let's stretch our arms out. And just as we inhale, exhale, take your knees to the left-hand side. Now I like to just look towards the sky rather than move my neck, but it's up to you. If you want to look away from where your knees have traveled, that's fine. It's good to place your left hand on top of the thigh as well, with a gentle stretch through that right side. We stay here for 5 more breaths. Gently breathing in and through the nose, out through the nose. Or the exhalation can be out through the mouth. Two, excuse me, and 1. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Bring your knees up closer to you if you want to go further into your practice. Breathing in. 2 more breaths. And back to center. If you'd like to stay doing that same sequence again, excuse me, or you can raise your feet off the floor into like a tabletop position and do the same thing. So as we inhale, let's go to the right to start this time. A little deeper this one. Right hand on the thigh. Left arm is out, palm upwards, keeping that open chest, working through the shoulder. If your shoulder lifts, maybe go back to the first version. Three, two, up and the other side. Well done. Left hand on the thigh. Soften for 4, 3, 2, and coming back to center. Let's just hug our knees, draw them into the body. You can draw the knees up one side and release, and then up the other, or you can just rock side to side. Let's slide our left leg along the floor, draw our right thigh into the body, and we're going to take our hand to the left foot and draw that left foot towards us. So if you can take your right hand to the back of next the thigh and the knee there, and you're sort of rocking it like if you had a child. So just really loosening up through your hip. Really relax through that stretch, no hurry. Really feel that nice movement, and drawing that foot up gets deeper. Again, if you have any pains in any localized joints, you can just relax out of that pose and stay just laying on your back. Now keep this hands on the leg, but bring your left heel up. See, there you go, straight away. That ankle is on top of your right thigh. Now, if you are still a bit tight, you can just push against that right thigh now. If you want to go further, raise the left foot off the floor. Draw that thigh back and forth. Really relax through that stretch. And now just release, bring your knees back into chest. And now slide the right leg along the floor. Draw your left knee into the body. Now reach for your foot with your right hand. Left hand is on the knee itself, still cradling, nice and loose. Feeling that nice movement through the hip, all through here. You draw this knee in, you can go deeper. And then you can bring your right thigh up, and that puts it straight onto that foot. Right foot on the floor, push that left thigh away, or you can raise the foot off the floor and draw that thigh back and forth. If you're feeling really tight, just place your foot back on the ground and start just by loosening through there instead. 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring your knees in the chest. Raise your head off the floor. Let's rock up into sitting. Get a little crazy today. We're going to raise our feet off the floor. We're going to go for a little paddle. Stretch the legs out, arms out. Draw the knees back in. Now, if you want to just have a rest, do so. Or you can just keep your knees here and just stay here. But we're going to row. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's just do 2 more. Exhale. And back. Well done. We're going to just bring your heels around, or you can even try to roll over the knees. And we're going to continue working through our hips with just the pigeon opposite version to the supine. Supine, if you don't know, means laying on your back, if you hear that in yoga. And this is the normal pigeon. So we're going to draw our right knee forward first of all. Slide the back leg long. You can place your foot a little further up into a can opener shape and rest back down. I like to double fist or have a block, so you can just focus on that right hip. Really nice to have your hip openers. You get pretty tight in there. Same with the hamstrings. So hamstrings, abdomen and hips are the things you'd like to do. Helps your posture, helps with balance. Might have sciatica problems in your back, so this is also good to relieve them. And it's nice also in these positions just to stay here a little longer than usual. Stay here for another 5 breaths now. 4, 3, and just easy transition today. So we're going to just change feet, left knee forward, bring the foot up a little closer, and then come back down. Just really relax into that stretch. Another 5 breaths. Oh, it's good the rain has stayed away for me to do this class for you guys today. Starting to feel like the weather's maybe changing, getting a bit more finer weather. 2 and 1. Let's have a little rest. Coming back, open legs, forward into child, and again you can double fist or stretch your arms out, rest your forehead to the floor. Sense of relief through the body doing those poses. Three, 2 and 1. Let's just come back around to our buttocks, and we're just going to come into cross-leg position. I'm going to come to the center of my mat. So today, because it is getting cooler, Ujjayi breathing is really good. It's the breath of fire, so it gets the body feeling warmer. It's really good for insomnia, and it's very simple to do. So we're sitting in our cross-leg position, and first of all, let's just relax first and try to get some air drawing into the belly first of all. A lot of us start from trying to breathe from our ribs, so just doing that from here and just getting practice with that. So we're going to do 10 breaths here. So as you inhale, you just let the belly fill up. Keep it down here, the air. So try not to let it raise any further than here. You can breathe, exhale through the nose or out through the mouth. Really be conscious when it does rise. So just take your time slowing down. Slow down your breath, slow down your pulse rate. Relax your body. We've got 3 breaths done. We've got another 7 to go. 5. Feel it still drawing in to the belly and releasing. 'We've got 2 breaths. Continue keeping them low into the belly. Breathing out, still in the belly. 1 more time. Well done. I already feel a sense of relaxation from that. We're going to add the Ujjayi breathing to it now. And so all it is that you inhale through the nose from the belly. And as you exhale, exhale like you're fogging up a glass window or even your hand. Now, if you get a good air into the body, that outward breath will be nice and long. So you want to let it flow out on the outward breath. So let's just take our hands to our knees for this one to keep ourselves tall. So as we inhale, inhale, let's do another 3 of those. Two. And 1. Just let that settle for a moment. Go back to your normal breathing in and out through the nose. Let's place our hands in Chin Mudra, finger, thumb resting, eyes closed, and just being aware of your breath, slowing and deepening. When your mind becomes distracted, draw it back softly to your breath. Now we're going to add mantra to the breath, and on the 3rd outward breath we're going to say the mantra Gauranga in 4 parts. Gaur, Ra, Anga. So just inhale to begin and just exhale quietly. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. On this next outward breath, let's say the mantra together, Gauranga, out loud. So breathe in. Gauranga. Just a little louder, inhale. Gauranga. 2 more times, nice and loud. Inhale. Gauranga. And 1 more time. Inhale. Gauranga. Let it resonate through the heart and mind. Gently opening the eyes, and let's just begin now by resting, laying onto our back for some conscious listening of some beautiful mantras which are very relaxing and calming for the heart and mind. Remember, just to make sure you're comfortable, you may like to even place a blanket on you and a pillow behind your head. Palms upwards, feet fall out to the sides. Begin to draw more air back and forth out through the nose to awaken the body. Begin to wriggle your toes and fingers and your limbs. In your own time, you just raise your arms overhead. If you have shoulder problems, just rest your hands beside you, but otherwise inhale, arms over, and just exhale, draw the arms forward. Gently just roll whenever you're ready to your side, knees to chest. Use your hand which is in front of you to push up gently into sitting. Hope you had a lovely class today. Don't forget on the ASMY community page on YouTube to comment, subscribe and hit the bell. Until next time, namaste.